Today we'll be interviewing Christian, middle school friend, very close. All right, Christian, I'm gonna be asking you a few questions. You answer them to the best of your ability.
Okay.
All right. First, I want you to introduce yourself to Zani.
My name's Christian Scarantino, Sicilian. You
And where do you see, like, where do you look at their father as, like, our relationship? Like, where's the status of our relationship?
know.
Like, so they know who is this white guy? So, you know what I mean?
Right. Um, we're someone who shared character development. You understand?
hmm I like that. All right, ready? These are very deep, so we're gonna get some warm up. All right, get to know you. Give me three interests of Christian. Like, what does Christian like to do? Like, physically wise. Like, not like physically wise. Like, cook, clean. Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Mhm.
Like, what do you like to do?
Okay. Well, first thing, okay, I like to move. Right. I'm
Mhm.
like a mover. I like walking and running. Anything that gets your heart beating. You should do it to stay, relatively healthy.
Mhm.
I do like to cook. I'm not so good at it unless it's pasta and stuff. But
Give me your favorite dish, real quick. You be cooking some shit, Christian.
honestly, kind of mild. But honestly, baked spaghetti.
Mm-hmm.
I just fuck with that shit.
All right. One more. One more interest of Christian, just so we can get to know you.
I like the stars at night when it's quiet.
You like the stars?
Yeah,
That's fire right there.
that's something I go do.
Okay, ready? We're gonna get a little deeper. Today is Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Can you think about like last week? Ready? What's something that made your week last week?
Him. He gave me a
Word?
piece of advice, right? The thing about me is I had a bit of an ego check. You understand? I look at myself as a man,
Right.
right? The way I dress, I swing a pickaxe all day, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have no problem with confrontation. I feel like I'm a man until there's a social setting,
Right.
right? I have a bit of hiccups. I don't. I think I'm always trying to think about what they're going to think about what I have to say. Like if I'm thinking about talking to someone, hey, you think I should say this to them?
Right. Instead of saying it.
Right. So he tells me, hey, be a man, blunt like that. Paradigm shift. You understand? Ever since that, that's what I do. I don't second guess myself. I say things as if I mean things, and I do mean them. It's the first thought I had, which is why you should always listen to yourself.
Okay, this is something that made your week. Can you tell me how it like affected like what changed in your week that like you know what I mean?
Well, people that were already in my life, and I told you a little bit about this before, they're responding to me different because of the way I'm speaking to them,
Mm-hmm.
right? And the new people, I run into somebody here, or I meet someone here, I'm approaching them a way where I probably wouldn't have a couple of years ago, but the way I'm doing it now, I can tell the energy I'm getting back from it is something they can feel.
Okay. All right. Okay. Can you tell me a moment like in all life when you surprised yourself, like when you achieved something that you didn't know you could do?
Uh,
I mean, sometimes we do things, right?
yeah,
And we like, I knew that was me. I knew I had that. But did you really know? Like, think about it.
it's okay. This is gonna sound kind of cheesy.
Mm-hmm.
It's not something I did overnight. Fatherhood, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have one. Understand?
Right.
There was that anxiety about it. Okay. Also, the some of my extracurricular activities were not the best. Okay. So I had to understand,
Yeah.
and do what's better from them. So it wasn't like something, okay, he was born, right? My son was born. And then I understand, okay, I'm doing good at this. It's something where I think about now and I look back on the past couple of years. Like, if you know me, right? Everybody in your life knows a different version of you.
Yeah.
You go ask people who only know some of those old versions of me, they're not going to even
Understand what
be,
you're talking about.
they don't, yeah, we're not
Right.
on the same wavelengths.
Okay. I like that though. I like that. You're proud of that?
Yeah, because statistically speaking, and I'm not trying to get pity or nothing, you understand? But statistically speaking, the house I grew up in, the things I were doing outside, right, the substances, right,
Mm-hmm.
everything I'm doing, statistically, you should be what? Jail,
Not moving with
dead,
light.
rehab, not doing anything, not
Yeah.
going anywhere. Okay, I beat statistics.
Right.
How can I not be proud of it?
You already winning type shit. All right, ready? So think about Christian. I remember you. I think I know you when you were a child, like when
Uh-huh.
you still had that intact,
Yeah.
right? Now when you come down in this basement, right? I do feel as though that I'm not seeing them. You're a grown man. We're grown men. right?
Mhm.
But I'm not hearing them and I'm not seeing them. That's totally fine. But could you tell me a part of your child self that still exists to today?
Yeah. Okay. So this might get a little, what's the word for it? Cliche,
Mm-hmm.
maybe. Um, my infatuation for superheroes,
Mm-hmm.
right? People hear that, okay, childish, but let me explain something to you. When you're growing up a certain way, right, and you have no role models, you don't know what to do, and you feel like you have nobody to relate to, okay? Your father's probably one of the only friends I've had who's had a rough upbringing, right? Everybody else is just a facade. You understand? There's nothing really there. So there's no relation to anybody, okay? I want to paint a picture for you. You're 6 years old, you don't have anything figured out.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know what to do, right?
Right.
You put on Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy,
Mm-hmm.
okay? You see a kid, right? He has no money, no parents,
Mm-hmm.
okay? His girlfriend cheats on him. He gets fired from every job he has. He's failing in school. He's the reason his uncle was killed.
Right.
He's depressed. He gets beat up at school, shoved into lockers, bullied. He
Right.
has nothing, right?
Yeah.
Nothing at all. Where do villains come from? Exactly what I just said.
Yeah.
They have all those circumstances that mold you into being a bad person.
Right.
He gets his powers. He has every reason to become a villain, and he chooses to do good. He teaches us that we always have a choice. You understand? So
Mm.
there's things about that movie, particularly Spider-Man, right, that I watch to this day as if I'm a child, but I'm still taking things from it because it's just a slight reminder, a slight pat on the shoulder,
Yeah.
like you know what you have to do.
It resonate with you too
Yeah.
deep. I never even thought of Spider-Man like that. Like, of course I did, right? But like, he had all the variables to become a
Mhm.
villain, but he became Spider-Man.
Every reason to, and even after he
What?
becomes Spider-Man, things don't get better. See, everybody wants to be Spider-Man, nobody wants to be Peter Parker. So
Right. Woo.
even after he becomes Spider-Man, things keep happening to him. His girlfriend still keeps cheating on him.
Right.
He still can't keep a job. He still has no money, right? Nothing gets better, but he still gets up every single day and chooses to do the right thing. We always have a choice.
Right. That's gas right there. Spider-Man. All right, ready? Can you? What is something about you that people would be surprised if, like, I fuck with this? We go, what? Like, what's some idea or a dream that you like love but you don't tell people about?
Like from my personality, like
No, just something that you don't feel comfortable telling people that you just do like though. Like I don't know. I give you example. Like I like drawing and art, but I don't sit there and like, oh, I love art. I'm an artist. Like, what do you like to do? Like, it could be anything.
well, I mean, pretty much what I just said. That's not something I go around generally telling everybody.
The super the yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What about your what do you want to become? Like if that could be my dream career. Like, what do you want to do?
If I could pick a dream career, uh, that's tough. Illusion, dog.
You said what?
Illusion.
Okay, ready? Think about it. Driving a car, like just something that you like. Preston is like, oh my god, my dad is, but you fuck with it too. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
UFC fighter, anything. You gotta give me
Well,
something.
I mean, I guess this is kind of small
Hmm.
compared to I'm sure other people's answers, but if I could do like and it's a realistic goal, like some type of construction thing,
Hmm.
something where I'm still working, right? I'm still physically moving. I'm still in shape. I still feel good about myself,
Yeah,
right? I could say, okay, you see the cuts on my hands and everything else. I'm not sitting here, not, you know what I'm saying?
bullshitting.
I'm still working, right? But I'm also making sure you don't really have to.
Yeah. Putting shit together type shit. I got you. All right. Can you tell me? All right, ready? We believe things when we're younger, right? It could be anything like Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Doesn't got to be that deep. It could be little things like my brother would never, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Anything. What is a belief that you no longer believe? Like a belief that you grew up with that you outgrew.
Um, that there's some people who are too far gone, I guess.
Mm. Like
You know.
everyone has a second chance.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a little hypocritical of me because it's something I struggle with,
Right.
but I know better.
Mm-hmm.
I know better.
So you used to believe that people don't change.
Yeah. Um, and I guess it depends how far gone you are. You understand? But like,
Hmm.
look at me. I'm not the same person you were talking to 5 years
Yeah,
ago.
that's a fact.
Everybody, you know.
And you thought at the time that you weren't ever able to
Right.
change.
I'm about to tell you something.
Hmm.
All right. I want you to think about life like this. Okay. You're growing up, right? You're young. Take a store everybody knows, Walmart. Okay. Think of life as a Walmart store. Okay. Right.
Hmm.
At a young age, you're inside one aisle. Okay.
Gotcha.
You don't know about the rest of the store yet.
Right.
Okay. You're inside one aisle. Now, it doesn't matter what you think you know. You could be inside this one aisle. All right, I know the Fruit Loops are up here, Fruity Pebbles, a couple bags down. I know they keep the extra large shit up top. I know the whole aisle like the back of my hand. I'm comfortable. I'm
Mm-hmm.
content, right?
Yeah.
You don't know shit because next year later, you realize, okay, there's an aisle of drinks on the other side of this, right? So you
Uh-huh.
move to the next aisle. You understand, okay, I know where the drinks are at. I know where everything's at, right?
Uh-huh.
Guess what, bud? You still don't know shit, okay? You're going to
Gotcha.
learn. Each age I was at, I thought that was it for me.
Each aisle
15,
was it.
15, right? I'm a grown ass man. I'm a grown
Gotcha.
ass man. 16, when I was 15, I didn't know shit, but dude, I'm telling you, I'm a grown ass man. 17, same thing, whatever.
Got
Okay, I'm about
you.
to have a kid, I'm a grown ass man. I
Yes.
didn't know shit. Last year, right? I didn't know shit. Right now, I feel like the shit. Guess what? Next year, I'm not going to know it.
Right. There's a whole supermarket,
Yeah.
and I got you. I
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Oh, and here's the thing, right? Me and you,
Mm-hmm.
okay? A lot of people don't have someone around, right, to teach them that early on.
Mm-hmm.
To say, hey, there's not just an aisle here, bud. If you let yourself move a little bit, you can discover the rest of the story. You
Uh-huh.
understand?
Yeah.
That's why your children, okay, are blessed because they have a father like you, right? Somebody who's molding a community of like-minded individuals around them. You guys are going to understand from the get-go.
That there's a whole store. And you can't get encapsulated in thinking that the aisle is the world that you live in. I fuck with that analogy so heavy, Christian. Oh my goodness. Okay, ready? Now we're gonna get in a little touchy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you give just a quick definition of love? Like how do you see love? Like, like love. This is what love is.
Um,
A little deeper.
I mean, it's definitely hard because you have like there's you'll get two different versions of this. So you'll notice everything in life is an illusion.
Mm-hmm.
You have your 1D thinkers,
Right.
where love is like, I will set the world on fire for you. Right?
Yes.
I'll do whatever I have to for you. You know, I'll show up at your house next day, bang on the door at 3 a.m. like a nutcase for
Yeah.
you. Right? That's not real.
Right.
The second thing is like, okay, whatever makes you happy. Right? It's as simple as that. Whatever makes someone happy.
Mm-hmm.
And love isn't easy either. Okay, you see somebody doing something wrong and you genuinely care about them, you have to correct them on it. As a man, I feel like that's something you have to do. Always live honorably.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as you're always looking out for somebody, you care truly about their best interest. Even if they don't see it, they could think they could stay in that aisle for the rest of their life and eat
Right.
off one type of cereal. You have to pat them on the back and say, "Hey, bud, there's a deli over here. Like I'm trying to tell you something."
Because you love them.
Yeah,
That's what
because you
love
love
is.
them.
Okay.
Constructive criticism.
Constructive criticism, and
Mhm.
people that don't love you would rather see you.
Yeah, and then there's also like protection, loyalty,
Yeah.
you know, stuff like that. But
It's a plethora of things.
yeah,
I understand what you're saying though. Okay, ready? Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? However, 5 to 10 years is just gap. It's like short 5 and then 10, but whichever one.
um, happier, right, than I am now.
Mm-hmm.
Smarter, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Stronger physically. I hope that my son's in a good place. I do everything I can to make sure of that, and I hope I have a wife.
Mm-hmm.
I seen something the other day. It was like when God takes someone from you, right? You lose people all the time, whether it's breakup, death, or something. People you never thought you'd lose. Your best friend,
Mm-hmm.
your mom, your kids. It
Yes.
doesn't matter. You lose people you never thought you'd lose. You lose them, right? But think about the person you never thought you'd find, though.
Right.
It'll be there.
Yeah. It's dark, but it's an opportunity. It's a new
Yeah.
door. I hear you. Ready? What? Hold on. All right. Fuck that. Let's get to know Christian a little bit more. All right. So we said, what do you like to do? Your interest. Now, can I want to hear 2 to 3 hobbies, and we're gonna break them down. Like, I want to go deeper. What do you like to do? What do you do on a normal basis?
All right, so reflection, I guess that's a little like weird, but it's
Mm-hmm.
something I can't help.
Yeah.
It happens, right? So embrace it. Try to
Yes.
learn from what you're thinking about.
Yes.
That's something I do. Some people call it meditation or
Yeah.
prayer or whatever, but it don't matter. I go outside, I smoke cigarettes, right? Don't. I have things popping. I just sit there and I reflect, and it gets to a point, and knock on wood. I don't want anything too bad to happen, but sometimes I want to experience a little bit of pain.
Okay. Can you further digress on that? What kind of pain do you want to experience? You're talking about physical, emotional? Like,
No, I kind of want my heart broken, but that sounds crazy, right? You're not gonna understand yet. Think about it like this, okay? 5 years ago, right?
mm-hmm.
I go through a heartbreak. Okay, I'm 1D. I'm still stuck in one aisle. Okay, I'm
Okay.
not thinking about everything the way I'm supposed to. I'm not handling that hurt the way I'm supposed to.
I got you.
So it's like I kind of want this new shit. It's like a championship bout. Like I'm
Yeah.
trying to see what I'm made of, like a little bit.
Because when you got your heart broke, then you didn't have the tools to
Mm-hmm.
rebuild. Now I
Yeah.
got the motherfucking tools.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I was out of pocket to tell you the truth. I was doing things that I would never do now. Okay, and I just want to see if I talk a lot of shit. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
I can't help it. You try not to have an ego. You do. It's natural, right? I look at somebody who's going through something. Tighten up. Tighten up. Tighten up.
Yeah.
I want to see how I tighten.
Right.
I want to test my own shit.
Because in reality, there's this thing that I hate when people say, if that was me, I would have.
Mm-hmm.
If that was me, I would
Yeah,
have.
I do that a lot. It's something I got to work on, but that's where I want to see where my heart's at. I want to see what how my heart beats.
Right. But your brain, the way you thinking about it, I bet you refrain from saying, if I was there, I would have. Because
Yeah,
you're thinking like, you can't say that when
yeah,
you're thinking like this. Because you're like, damn, if that was me,
yeah.
I don't know how I'd handle it. Okay, ready? I need 2 pieces of advice that these niggas can use for the rest of their life, Christian. Come on, give me something. 2 pieces of advice
Okay,
that you wish you knew at the age of simply 13.
okay.
You already gave them gems.
I might dibble dabble a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I might hit three or four.
Now you good. Do your thing.
All right. First thing, as a man, okay, I want you to understand. Please, always keep your head up. Okay, and I don't just that could go physically or emotionally, right? You walk in a room, you want to stand up straight, you want to look tall, you want people to look at you. Okay, you want to radiate. Understand?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing emotionally. You're going through something. You have to understand nothing happens to you. It's an illusion. There's illusions everywhere. Everything is for you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's like what's that one lyric? It was like I can't call it pain because I know the shit a process. God give us challenges to see us make some progress. Ain't nothing from the situation
Heavy,
I could say I regret. Wouldn't even hit a reset. Learn something life ain't teach yet.
nigga.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So always keep your head up, okay, and never quit. Second thing, okay, love. Right. This might get a little touchy.
You good?
I want you to understand something, and you're not going to because it's the way humans are constructed. Never chase a woman, okay? Let me
Mm-hmm.
tell you something like this. You could be a good man, right? And you're going to be. It's inevitable. The things your father is doing for you right now, it's inevitable, okay? You guys are going to be good men, right? If you have a girl who's stuck in one aisle,
Mm-hmm.
okay, in a bad way, and she's dealing with all types of shoppers here and there and here and there, and the shoppers are not good people.
Right.
Okay, they're making decisions you shouldn't be making, right? And you think, okay, I know that person deep down is a good person, right? They deserve better.
Right.
Okay, it could be good for them, right? I really like them. Maybe you find them attractive. Okay, you want to test the waters with them, right? But here's the thing, though. Here's another analogy for you. It's like this: take that person, okay, that girl, right? If she doesn't eat very well,
Mm-hmm.
okay, she's eating ramen maybe 3 times a week. That's it, okay. And she's always with her homegirls talking about how she wants to experience a real buffet. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? She really wants something there. So she goes through a friend who goes through a friend who goes through a friend who finds someone, okay, like yourself, and you go, right,
Uh-huh.
and you come with a 5-star dish, okay, and you sit them down and they're just picking out the dish and not really eating, but they're just gonna keep complaining how hungry they are. You can't make them eat,
Yeah.
right? I can't make them
Gotcha.
fucking eat. Be
Right.
hungry then. You understand? Don't drag yourself down chasing someone else.
Right.
That you can't make somebody eat. Don't ever get hung up on yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Rejection is an illusion. Okay,
Yes.
just because you're not for someone else, I guarantee you are for someone. You know,
Right.
that's it. What else did I want to touch on? Again, kind of cliche.
Mm-hmm.
Never tell yourself you can't do anything. Okay, you could do whatever you want. Let me explain something to you. Tom Brady.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm not a big football fan, but people know best quarterback of all time,
The GOAT.
right? Okay. If me and you were his age,
Mm-hmm.
okay, and we all shared a birthday, all three of us,
Gotcha.
and we're in the NICU, right? I think it's called the little nursery where all the kids are and shit in the hospital. You go to the window. All of our family goes to the window and shit. And you can't tell who's who. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
We all start the same, okay? He
Right.
falls, he cuts his leg, his blood looks just like yours. We're born in the same way, we breathe the same air. What
Mm.
separates him is the work he puts in, right? So that's something you got to do. You put in work, you could be whatever you want to be. So don't
Tom
ever
wasn't
tell
born
yourself that
special.
you can't do nothing because you do whatever you want.
Okay, ready? I need 3 recommendations. I know you listen to music and I know you watch movies, right? I need some bangers that these niggas have to watch. Like it's not like a, oh, that'd be cool if you guys watched it. You have to listen to this song. You have to watch this movie. Come on.
Uh, well, for young men particularly, like I said earlier, I think everybody should watch the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody needs that, okay? Because there's nothing you're going through. They hit everything. Broke, bully, no parents. There's nothing you could be going through, heartbreak, whatever, that you can't find in him. Everybody else, you're not relating
Yeah.
to everybody like that. So I think everybody needs to do that. Um, and again, not a movie, but Avatar, Last
The
Airbender.
Last Airbender.
That's something everybody needs to do.
It's mandatory.
Yeah, that everybody needs to do that. Um, there's lessons to pull from all of those things, and there's probably a reason they're kid shows. You don't know how big the story is yet.
Mm-hmm. Come on, bro. I know I need some bangers. I need some like they're about to be watching this when. They need to go back and be like, Uncle Chris put me on to talking about music, bangers. Come on, give me a banger. Come on.
Uh,
Give me something, Chris. Come on.
music.
It ain't gotta be hip hop. We talking about soul, country.
Um, well, it depends what mood you're in, I guess, or whatnot. But I like.
He needs to get picked up. Pick him up. Like game music. Like he about to go, he about to like,
Well, there's a. I could give you all the artists I listen to.
come on, give me
Um,
quick 3. Top 3 artists of all time you've ever listened to. Give me Christian, your top 3 right now.
uh,
I could guess, but
Rihanna.
okay.
Uh, I've been dude. All right. You know what? Say what you want, dude. I fuck with Ja Rule in a different way.
Okay.
Say what you want, dog. The
No,
songs,
I
they're
just never been hip to it. Nobody, you know what I mean? Put me hip to Ja Rule. I really don't know a song by Ja Rule. It's crazy. I got to do my own research.
that's just some like childhood shit or whatever that I'd be stuck on.
Baby, some shit like that's how he be rapping. I fuck with him.
Yeah. I mean, who else I be listening to? I listen to Beyonce. Uh,
Come on, you got to give me a dude, man. Come on, come on. He trying to give you that. He trying to give you that serenade of its music. I like that. I like that.
I mean, I like Cameron, but like, yeah, I listen to a lot of old rap. I'm not real like,
And the new shit.
yeah.
All right, if this is a couple years ago, he would have said Contrell. He would have said Contrell is number 1. He's top.
You don't want to listen to him. It'll be better
NLE.
for you.
Okay. All right, Christian. Is there any last remarks you want to give Zani?
All right. Said never give up.
Hmm.
Heartbreak.
And I want to give you some props, by the way, right? I've done this with two uncles, and we're gonna continue to introduce the rest of the village, right? But let's give him his flowers and say, like, the intellectual mind he is. It's almost like he's done this before, right? Oh my goodness.
There's just okay. You have to get real comfortable with the fact of humility. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you might feel a certain way. You have to get comfortable that you're not to open yourself to understand things differently.
Yeah.
As long as you carry that with you throughout life, have the understanding, okay, don't push yourself, okay? You're not going to understand this and then see the whole story immediately. You have to understand, okay, I only walk 1 foot at a time. It's going to
Mm-hmm.
take me a while to get to the other side of the store, but you will get there. But you have to trust in yourself, okay? Don't ever, okay, lie to anybody. Be an honorable man, okay? Honor something really important to me, something else they need to check out.
Mm-hmm.
You still haven't. Do it. Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh yeah.
It's a video game,
Yeah.
but
That shit is long as hell.
it touches a lot on honor. Okay, there's a man, an outlaw, right? Real, rough and tough guy. He doesn't care about anything. He beats a man. Okay, he owes him money. He
Mm-hmm.
beats a man. Little did he know that man had tuberculosis. Right?
Right.
It happens in the beginning of the game. It's such a small part of the, a raindrop in the ocean.
Right.
It's such a small, which makes it realistic because life's not.
Yeah.
The guy gets phlegm in his face. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
he gets infected. Now you go on, you play most of the game with him in good health. Randomly, he starts getting sick. He finds out he has tuberculosis. He's dying. He starts to think about things, right, the way he doesn't really think about things,
Right.
and he goes on a arc of redemption. And it's there for everybody if you work for it.
Oh, I didn't get to that part when he starts going on his arc to redemption. I'm with him when he's like running around with the outlaws and he killing shit.
Yeah.
I didn't get to
No,
that part.
he gets better to the point where they have what's it called, a loan shark who's a part of his clique and shit.
Yeah.
He kicks him right out and tells him you're a scumbag. You're giving loans to people who can't afford to pay you back, right? Like
I
you're
gotta.
like you can't fuck with him like that, right? The man who he beat to death,
Mm-hmm.
who gave him tuberculosis, he finds his family, right? Tries giving them all the money he has. Get out of here. Like I don't need this no more, right?
What?
Then his friend who's trying to escape the outlaw life, who's a father, he sacrifices himself for him so he can go be with his kids because he knows that he's not shit.
Yeah. That's crazy.
But that's everybody
It's
as a
Arthur
man,
Morgan.
okay, you need to experience Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy, Red Dead Redemption 2, Avatar: Last Airbender. That's the best media outlet you could have to try to
Better yourself.
push you into direction. After that, you got to tune in with the video diary so you have an understanding. There's no way you could fail.
Good luck, Donnie. Good luck. See? Fucked up. Good luck, Donnie and Zoe. Good luck, Zonnie.